Go ahead and ride, Chuko. Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. Man, Claressa Shields just got murdered by Laila Ali. Something crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go live later tonight. I'm out here with my little man. See him riding his bike. But let me tell you something. I hope Claressa Shields learned a lesson. Like, leave Laila Ali alone. And more importantly, learn respect. You know what I'm saying? What did it say? You attract more bees with honey than you do with vinegar. There's a deer running back there. I was checking him out. But Laila Ali really handled her business. I mean, she showed how Claressa Shields has just been out here lying, contradicting herself, just trying to make Laila Ali look bad. She's really dragged Laila Ali's name through the dirt. And the way Laila Ali broke down that second video, you can see that Claressa Shields is just out here trying to figure out a way to make money. It's a paper chase, it's a hustle. Some would say, hey, it's just boxing. It's all about trying to get paid. And I agree to a certain extent. Stir the pot, poke the bear. But one thing you don't do, and even a little bit of exaggeration and lying is necessary, I understand all that. But I don't understand, like, just twisting narratives and disrespecting Laila Ali and her last name. But the thing is, right, you would have figured that Claressa Shields, after a couple of years, would have realized that the shit's not working, would have left it alone. But if anything, to me, it's like with Claressa Shields, it's almost like she was allowing things to just compound. Like somehow she felt she was gaining traction, and she wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I think she may have taken several steps forward in her boxing career with her accomplishments and everything that she's done over the last since she became pro. But I think this Laila Ali shootout has done nothing but hurt Claressa Shields. And especially the way Laila Ali took time to put together the first video and then the second video, the two diss records, you know what I'm saying? Because this is like hip-hop beef right now. The way she was able to hit her up like Tupac, she really made Claressa Shields look bad. And Claressa's attempt to counter Laila with the one video she threw out was just bogus, man. It was weak. It didn't cause any damage except to, what's up, little man? You can talk. You riding your bike? But with Claressa Shields, she didn't do anything but cause damage to herself, man. So the thing is, going forward, right? I wonder if Laila Ali is going to come up with an Ann Wolf video. I wonder if she's going to say something about Ann Wolf. But I like how she brought up all of those female fighters and say, hey, go fight them. Baumgartner, Shadesha Green. She talked about a 54-year-old fighter who been calling out Claressa and wants to fight her. She talked about Fran Sean. She talked about Savannah Marshall. I like how she brought up all those names and say, hey, even Hannah Gabriel. She's like, yo, even some of those women, you beat them, but they were competitive fights and they want rematches, so give it to them. But I do think it's crazy to see someone so focused and fixated on fighting a damn near 50-year-old, almost 20-year retired fighter. Like, that's just crazy. And then when you ask Claressa Shields, hey, what do you think you're gonna get out of fighting someone like Laila Ali? And she's like, I just want to prove that I'm better than her. I just want to beat her up, prove that I'm the greatest. Like, even the people who are interviewing her and asking her questions, you can see that they're like, what is she talking about? You know what I'm saying? It just don't make sense. When you go on 100 what is it, $100 million worth of game or whatever the hell Gillian Wallow, the name of their show is. When you say some shit and they start shaking their head like nah, you going too far. Because, you know, both of them guys are crazy, man. They have good sense of humor. There's a lot of things they just don't mind. They'll say it. But, you know, when they start shaking their head at what you're saying, when you're mentioning Muhammad Ali's name and saying Laila Ali is just Muhammad Ali's daughter, and just talking about how you'd whip her ass, you could see that for guys like that to say, okay, you're going too far. And she's not even picking up on it, you know? Drop the ball, fumble the bag, and which has resulted in a lot of respect lost for her. And I'm going to keep saying this over and over and over. Be careful, little man. I'm going to keep saying this over and over and over. I do believe that there are people who have the capabilities to either make Claressa Shields' life happy or make her life miserable as a boxer. Oh, look at deer. See the deer back there? I don't know if you can see it. It's a little deer right there. You know, they come out. There's a bunch of deer be running through here. They're lucky I don't feel like busting their throat and skinning and chopping their ass up and currying one of them, you know what I'm saying? But I forgot what I was saying about Claressa Shields, but you know, Claressa Shields has really dropped the ball, man. But I'm curious to see what happens going forward, because there are people, like I was saying, there are people who can make Claressa Shields, can really ensure she has a good career, can ensure she has a bad career. And I think going forward, you know, when you piss off people who love Muhammad Ali and love what Ali did for the world, you know what I'm saying? And you come out here basically trying to bully his daughter. Because that's all Claressa Shields has done over the last few years is basically, especially when you look at it, it's just cyberbullying and trying to squeeze Laila Ali to the point to get her in the ring with her. So Claressa Shields could benefit from a career high payday. Probably be the most money she would have ever made. But if she would have kept it classy, I truly believe that Laila Ali probably would have been more inclined to give her the fight. You know what I'm saying? What's going on over here with that deer? I truly believe that she would have been more respectful. But that's not how it went. That's not Claressa Shields' style. But what really tripped me out is how she just lied. Like in that shit Laila Ali show where Claressa Shields came out and said that Laila Ali's team had contacted them and turned down the fight, but Claressa Shields is on to bigger and better now and making money. Then, what the hell does that sound? Some deers. But then later in the same outfit, a couple hours later, she came out and said that she hasn't heard from Laila Ali or anyone from Laila Ali's team. You know, just don't go too fast, Rasul. Yeah, you're having a ball. But it's just a trip, man. I don't know what's next for Claressa Shields, to be honest with you. I really don't know what's next for her. But I'll tell you one thing, it shouldn't be mentioning Laila Ali's name no more, and it shouldn't be doing videos. Like, it's time for Claressa Shields to just take a knee. Matter of fact, she mentioned Colin Kaepernick when she did her one video, right? She need to take his lead and take a goddamn knee now and leave Laila Ali alone. Like, it's just not worth it to continue with this back and forth bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because she's lost. Like, there's nothing Claressa Shields can do. Nothing to redeem herself. And you know what's the trip is? She's lost fans. You know how many fans, man, have been turned off by Claressa Shields now? You know what I'm saying? They're just like, nah, they ain't messing with her, you know? It's wild, man. It is. Anyway, I'm gonna sit out here and keep chilling with my little man. And I'm gonna go live later. He out here having a ball. Anyway, y'all keep cool. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Claressa Shields got a lot. she got to figure out. She got a lot to. She's a lot for her to learn, man. A lot of lessons learned from the interaction with Laila Ali, and to see how you really should carry yourself, how you should conduct yourself. And she really should be thinking about her brand. She should be thinking about business. She should be thinking about endorsements. You know what I'm saying? And everybody has to make refinements. I've been saying that. As you get older, you should be constantly trying to evolve, trying to make refinements, trying to become better. Claressa Shields ain't trying to become better at all. She's just trying to keep it real. Let me tell you something. Keeping it real, that's not the answer. There's a much better way. Keeping it real, you can keep your ass stuck in your ways and keep you broke. And don't get me wrong, Claressa Shields got money. But when I say keep her broke, it means where she could be financially, she'll never get there. And some would say, you worrying about the money she's making. No, I'm not, dumbass. I am telling you. Even I had to learn that. We all had to learn that. And once I figured that shit out, you just be surprised at the different things that came my way. I ain't gonna get into that. I'm just telling you, man. Attitude is everything. Your energy is everything, man. Your mentality is everything. But, I don't know. Maybe it's too late for Claressa, maybe it's not. She's 30 years old, 31. She got time, but she got to figure it out. She got to figure it out. And you know what? She need to tell Laila Ali, thank you. Thank you for saving me, because Claressa Shields she was lost, man, for real. Anyway, I'm in the breeze. I'm about to chill with my little man. All right?